Welcome, Charger fans. Rick Stevenson here with Paul Jackson, and we are here for the opening of regionals with the Heritage Hall Chargers versus the Newcastle Racers. Paul, good to have you.
Hey, thanks, Rick. Thanks for having me tonight. Looking forward
Luke.
to it.
Yeah, it should be a good one here. Heritage Hall comes in ranked number 2 in 4A, and Newcastle's unranked, but they're a pretty good team. Their record is 13-11 right now, but they gave Heritage Hall a pretty good game back in the Newcastle tournament over the Christmas vacation, or shortly after, I guess, is January. But Heritage Hall won by 11 that night. However, as you know, we did not have either Trey or Michael McLaughlin playing. So
And that was the finals of the Newcastle tournament,
that was
correct?
the finals, yes. So speaking of which, our feature player of the game, our Fuzzies feature player of the game, is Michael McLaughlin. He's a 6'2" senior guard who's come up big over this last year and a half, basically. He really came on the second half of last year and in the state tournament, and has continued that this year.
Right.
He's a sharpshooter from the outside, as Coach called him. He's kind of our secret weapon, and he's very versatile on the defensive side, and so he can create havoc on both sides of the court.
Both ends of the court, that's right. He's, like you say, he's had a great senior season, and he came up big in the state championship game
Yeah, he did.
last year.
Hit some big shots, and you could tell that gave him confidence coming into this year.
Right, I agree.
He missed a few games earlier, like talked about in the Newcastle tournament. He missed the championship game with a sprained ankle. Missed, I think, 2 or 3 games, and but he's back fully healthy and ready to go. But we're going to take our first commercial break. There's our feature player right there. We'll watch Michael as we go to commercial and be back for some action.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Order up. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
The world's finest automobiles, featured at Oklahoma City's finest dealership, Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City. During the grand opening event, lease a new 2018 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 SUV for $459 a month. Mercedes-Benz luxury in a new location. It's the grandest of openings.
Hi, I'm Todd Bondy, operating partner at Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City, and I'd like to personally invite you to the grand opening of our brand new state-of-the-art facility in Edmond off the Broadway extension.
All right, back at the McClendon Athletic Center on the campus of Heritage Hall. Again, Rick Stevenson with Paul Jackson with you. And we are going to go to our Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City keys to victory.
Well, according to the coaching staff, some of the keys to victory tonight are on the defensive end of the court. We want to take away the drive.
Yep.
Roadblock the lane.
Exactly.
We got to find.
They like to drive to the bucket, so we got to stop those lanes, plug those lanes.
Right, and we want to find the shooters on the break. So in transition, get back and find the guys that are most likely to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
They like to get to the three-point line and let it fly.
Exactly. It sounds like they're kind of the run and gun when they can, and so we're going to try to get them into more of a half-court offense.
Yeah, make them execute in the half court. I heard that's our plan as well. And then on the offensive end, we want to create and attack the mismatches that we're going to see tonight.
That's right. We've got some athleticism advantages, some shooting advantages, and so we need to take advantage of some of those.
Right, and on the scouting report, they said we want to reverse the ball a couple times,
yes.
and then take it to the basket. We think that initially Newcastle's defense is pretty tough, but once you reverse the ball a couple times, they'll give up lanes to the basket.
Yeah, exactly, and they collapse in the lane quite a bit. So if we reverse it, we should have some of the outside shots with Michael McLaughlin or Of course, William McDonald, Jack Spanier. We've got a whole slew of them.
We do, Rick. We do, Rick.
Yes. So we'll take one more commercial break and come back with the actual game.
It's truck trading time at Joe Cooper Ford. That means you can trade the keys to your old truck for the keys to a new F-150, lower your monthly payment, and make no payment for 90 days. You can do that? Yes, you can. Joe outsells other Ford dealers by 2 to 1 because he always has the lowest prices. And in fact, Joe guarantees to beat any other Ford dealer's price by at least $500, or he'll give you $10,000 cash. And with 3 locations, Joe has 3 times the selection to choose from. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford.
All right, we are back again. So at Heritage Hall for the Heritage Hall versus Newcastle Racers. And Paul, why don't we look at our Fields and Futures starting 5?
Yeah, tonight we've got number 23, Trey Alexander, 6'4" sophomore, starting at point guard. Number 3, Jack Spanier. He's a 5'8" junior, starting at the guard spot. Michael McLaughlin,
our feature player of the game.
He is the feature player of the game. He's 6 feet 1 inches tall, a senior, playing on the wing.
I think he's shrunk. We had him 6'2" earlier.
Is that right? he may have
or maybe
just
he grew. Yeah.
Right. Also, William McDonald, 6'4", senior forward from Oklahoma City, and Melvin Swindle, 6'3". Sophomore starting at center.
He's a load on the inside.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you, William McDonald's also having a spectacular senior year.
He certainly is.
He's the most unselfish player, and I tell him he needs to be more selfish.
Yeah, he's averaging 15.2 points per game, and he's very efficient on the offensive end.
There's top player right there, Caleb Hunt, number 1. And then we have, next is number 11, Cooper Baldwin. And number 13, Tegan Jordan. Then Andrew Schumard. And then Zach Munoz lined out there starting 5. Yeah, number 1, that's who the coaches are saying we need to key on. He's their top player.
Yeah, Rick, I was just looking at William McDonald's shooting percentage, shooting 56% from the field,
That's
leading the
pretty
team.
good.
Yeah, it's very good.
There's Jack Spanier starting at point guard. There's our Fuzzies feature player of the game, Michael McLaughlin. Looks like that ankle is 100%. Philip Smitherman, now Trey Alexander. And finally, the senior William McDonald. I'll tell you, on probably 90% of the other teams in the state, William would be the leading scorer.
No, I agree. He has had just an outstanding senior year. 15.2 points per game, 5.7 rebounds per game, 4 assists, and 2.7 steals.
Yeah.
I think we've had a change in our starting lineup. Instead of Melvin Swindle starting at center, we've got Philip Smitherman, number 31, a 6'1" junior, starting tonight. And that doesn't surprise me. He's an elite defender.
Yeah, when the defender or the opposing team has a big guy down low or so, it's great to have the big man down there, but you can see Philip right there, his athleticism. He'll get in there and he'll get some rebounds. He'll cause havoc, and he's going to guard number 1, Caleb Hunt, and he's just going to wreak some havoc on him.
Yeah,
We've seen him do that all year.
Absolutely. Like I said, you know, and then in the NBA, they talk about guys like Andre Robertson being elite defenders. I think Phillip, that is his game, right?
Yes, exactly.
Forced a really long shot from beyond the three-point line there.
That's something the coach was talking about. They take a lot of long shots, so there's going to be a lot of long rebounds. So we've got to do a good job of blocking out, not running to the goal, as we told our 6th grade girls last year.
Right, that's right.
But a lot of people still do it.
Nice feed inside to Smitherman.
No, nice bank off the glass.
I think that was from McLaughlin.
Yeah.
So the Chargers up 2-0.
That's right. There we see again that Hunt takes it all the way to the goal. That's what they want to do. And there's the unselfishness
of
we
William.
talked about.
That's right.
McDonald.
Chargers go up 4-0 on 2 straight layups from Smitherman. And,
that's right.
And the Racers want a timeout.
They're getting a quick one, so we can thank some of our sponsors, Paul.
Yeah, go ahead, Rick.
I want to thank Quail Creek Bank for supporting us again this year. It's your connection to better banking. www.quailcreek.bank, member FDIC.
Charger Vision would like to thank Venue Catering as well for their continued support. They take amazing care of our students every day at lunch and serve the state's best gourmet concessions.
That they do, and the kids like it, I can tell you, because we keep putting money on their accounts.
That's right. That's right.
They keep buying the food. All right, here we have it, and then we're
back to live action. Looks like a man-to-man defense from the Chargers.
Yeah, we're getting him
Oh, I think they missed a travel there.
Yeah. But we're getting him in that half-court game we talked about.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, they want to attack the Chargers in transition, but the Chargers keep making baskets. They're not going to have the opportunity. And there's a steal. There's a steal from McDonald.
Oh, I think he didn't see that guy trailing right there.
There are the Racers in transition, but they can't get a shot up.
Good defense by the Chargers.
Yeah, nice recovery from the Chargers. Oh,
yeah, that has to be
jump
a
ball.
Yeah.
Jump ball, that's right. Great defense. Was that Spaniard?
You know, to be honest, I didn't notice.
You're watching the game, right? So it's the Racers' ball out into number 13, Tinga Jordan. Trey Alexander is guarding him.
Yeah, they're guarding him way out. They're not going to let him shoot the 30-footers.
Yeah, the Chargers' defense has been outstanding all season. Their defense is just amazing.
Good hands by Phillip Smitherman.
Yeah, another steal by the Chargers. Smitherman down for another layup. He's got all 6 of the Chargers' points.
He does, doesn't he? That's why he's in the starting lineup.
That's right. Coach Hamilton made a nice decision there.
We talked about his defense. He has some offensive skills, too.
That's right. Another long 3 from Hunt.
And another long rebound.
Yeah, long rebound, but the Chargers come up with a loose ball. McLaughlin down with a nice left-handed layup. Wow. The Racers want another timeout. They don't want this one to get away from them right out of the gate.
That's quick 2 timeouts in the first 3:05 of the game.
Right.
Well, we also want to thank one of our presenting sponsors, Fuzzy's Taco Shop. There's no better game day restaurant. Fresh, fast, and fun. Stop in at Chisholm Creek after the game or visit one of the other locations in Edmond, Bricktown, Norman, Stillwater, and now open in Moore. Fuzzy's, welcome to your new addiction.
Well, we can also take this opportunity to thank SSM Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. If you have knee, hip, or shoulder pain, don't stick it out. They can help you with sports injuries or those everyday pains in the neck.
We know about those, don't we, Paul?
That's right. That's right.
On both the sports injuries and the everyday pains in the neck.
That's right. Chargers switching on the screens in the man-to-man. The Racers got a good look there. Number 13, Tegan Jordan He's a freshman. Wow.
Wow.
He knocked down that three. He looked good doing it.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
He's guarding Jack Spanier up top. The Racers are playing a man-to-man defense as well. Kind of a trapping man, right,
Yeah.
Rick? Oh,
Let's see
wow.
what they call a
Wow,
charge.
they called a charge there on Trey Alexander. That was, I think that call could have gone either way.
Yeah, you don't see he has such control. You don't see him get many charges.
Right. That was down at the other end of the court. A little bit hard to see from our vantage point.
That it was. You can see every move they make, they're trying to take it to the hole.
Right. Yeah, they're pretty aggressive with the basketball. Trey again to the basket, got fouled on its way, trying to shoot a left-handed layup.
Yeah, I think that was Tegan Jordan. Yeah, he did kind of slide over, kind of moved his hip over because Trey was quickness moved over quickly.
Right. Trey shooting 82% on the season from the line.
Yeah.
He missed the first of two.
He won't miss many.
No, you're right. Trey's averaging 24.7 points a game, 8.3 rebounds, 2.8 assists, and 2.3 steals per game. He's having another just outstanding season for the Chargers.
Well, missed both.
He missed them both. He sure did. Melvin Swindle checked into the game for Philip Smitherman, I believe.
Oh, there's a.
And
he got away with the travel.
He just had a nice steal.
The Trey just kind of glides.
Oh.
He just glides as he dribbles.
Right.
You think you have him pinned in the corner there, and he just gets right by.
He pulled up on that guy, and all the guy could do was reach out and foul him.
Yeah. I bet you Trey will knock these two down.
Yes. Connected on the first to give the Chargers a 6-point lead.
That one was pure.
Wow, the Chargers really shoot free throws well.
They do. I mean, Williams a very high percentage shooter.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they all do.
Yeah, McLaughlin shooting at 90%
Wow.
on the season from the line. That's outstanding.
Yeah, he really came in big in the Millwood game where we had missed a few free throws and people are getting a little nervous, and he came and calmly knocked two down.
Good rebound there by Melvin Swindle. Trey all the way to the took it coast to coast but couldn't convert a mid-range jump shot. Nice take to the basket by number 11, Cooper Baldwin. He's a 6'4" junior from Newcastle.
You know, they're a pretty young team, Paul. I don't think they start any, well, they have one senior starter.
Uh-huh.
What was it
Yeah,
called?
a freshman, a sophomore, 2 juniors, and a senior. You're right, Rick. They've got a lot coming back.
I didn't see what they called there.
I didn't either.
They didn't put a foul up. Now they've moved Trey on to Hunt.
Yeah.
Good defense again by William McDonald.
Yeah, Hunt tried to take it to the basket. William McDonald trapped him and stole the ball.
Yeah, right there, I think we got a little greedy on that pass. We had, I think, Jack open on the wing, but he went for the pass under the goal.
There's Trey from 3, a little long on that one.
Yeah, he'll find his groove. You know, we've talked about it before. He doesn't miss many shots.
The Racers brought it all the way back in transition to the basket, but didn't take a shot.
No.
Wow, kind of interesting.
Well, it is the freshman, Tegan Jordan, who's shown he's a pretty good player, but that still has to be kind of intimidating. A little long on that shot by Andrew Shimard. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. There's McLaughlin. Oh,
Racers back in transition, but the Chargers get back. Baldwin to the basket. Looks like he scored the layup and is going to get a chance for three the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, we talked about that's what the coaches said. They like to drive, and every time they get the ball, they're taking it right there. So there was a bit of a lane there, and he took advantage of it.
Rick, any thoughts on that hairdo from Baldwin?
I mean, you had one like that back in the day.
Yes.
Yours is more sun activated.
Oh,
whoa.
gosh.
Yeah, we're a little bit out of sync right now.
Yeah, pressing a little bit on the offensive end. A few more turnovers than normal for the Chargers.
Yeah, that they
normally we do a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Right. You saw on their shirts they're wearing, it says start strong, finish stronger. We started strong, but kind of tailed off a little bit here in the last couple minutes.
I agree. Newcastle's doing a good job of moving the ball and driving to the basket. I don't know.
Yeah, that one was.
Yeah, Hunt drove it to the basket. It looked like the Chargers were straight up on defense. I don't know. I think that should have probably been a no call, but
yeah, he didn't have the best angle. He was behind him.
Yeah. Yeah, when you take it to the basket like that, you put a lot of pressure on the defense and the officials.
Pretty good stroke right there
from Hunt, yes.
I think that's his first point of the game.
Yeah, so the Racers pull within two with a chance to cut it to one.
Well, the jungle almost got in his head there. I think they waited just a split second too late to yell. They need to get in his head right before he's shooting.
Yes. There's Spanier with a nice drive to the basket, a dish down to Swindle. That was a great pass.
That was.
Great
we had a good angle, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, right here.
That was well done by Jack. Jack's a fun player to watch. He's his ball handling and passing are just incredible.
Yeah, and he never panics.
Yeah. Now Phillip is on Hunt. He's given Hunt, I bet, all he wants.
Good defense by Spanier. Again, taking it to the hole. Good rebound by Melvin Swindle.
Yeah, great rebound by Melvin. Oh, nice pass. Look. Wow, really unselfish passing there.
Yeah.
They dumped it down to Smitherman, who looked like he had a shot, but he dished it across the lane to Melvin, who was wide open for a layup.
Oh, that looked like
good defense by Phillip.
2, 1, put it up.
I think that was after the buzzer, but Chargers up by 5 at the end of 1.
That's right.
I think they've got to be happy with the way that first quarter went.
Absolutely. We'll take a commercial break and be back to talk about it.
It's truck trading time at Joe Cooper Ford. That means you can trade the keys to your old truck for the keys to a new F-150, lower your monthly payment, and make no payment for 90 days. You can do that? Yes, you can. Joe outsells other Ford dealers by 2 to 1 because he always has the lowest prices. And in fact, Joe guarantees to beat any other Ford dealer's price by at least $500, or he'll give you $10,000 cash. And with 3 locations, Joe has 3 times the selection to choose from. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford.
All right, here we are back for second quarter action. And Paul, yeah, kind of had some ups and downs that quarter. Started strong, kind of faded in the middle, and then really ended it well.
Right. Yeah, we were hot to begin with, and I think practically every basket we scored, Rick, I think was a layup or right around the basket.
Yeah.
Melvin,
just like that one.
Melvin strong to the basket. He really used his left hand nicely there.
Yeah,
made the left-handed layup. That's and good defense by the Chargers.
Yeah.
Looked like Newcastle was getting ready to turn it over, and their coach called a timeout.
Their third timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now our leading scorers are Philip Smitherman and our big fella,
Melvin Swindle.
Melvin Swindle, along with Trey has 2 and McLaughlin has 2. And I think you're right. They have all been layups.
Right. We haven't hit a shot from outside. But we kind of thought going into the game that the Chargers could get to the basket, right?
That's right. And they're taking advantage of it. They know that Newcastle, they're very aggressive on the offensive end, but not as aggressive on the defensive end.
You're right. They're trying to play man-to-man defense, but they're really overplaying it and letting Heritage Hall break them down.
That's right. You know, we talked about Newcastle being 13 and 11 for the season, and most of their games have been pretty high scoring. They seem, though, their kryptonite seems to be Kingfisher, which I think there are a lot of teams' kryptonite.
Yeah, you're right. They've played well lately, though.
They have.
Chargers are trying a little half-court, or rather a full-court trap there, but Newcastle broke it down for a layup, so that didn't work for the Chargers. But
that was a good shot by Cooper Baldwin.
Wow. Spanier got trapped there, but got it off to Smitherman, who got it to
Ethan Kramer,
who missed a baseline jump shot, but Smitherman got the offensive rebound.
Ethan Kramer is another player who's really come on and has done some good things lately.
You're absolutely right.
Starting with senior night, I think he had like 5 of the first 8 points or 6 of the first 8 and really got the team going.
You're right, and it's amazing how deep the Chargers bench is. I mean, first of all, the starters are just very, very talented, but they've got talented guys coming off the bench as well.
Yes, they do. Well,
Smitherman with another shot inside. That was a little bit better defended by Newcastle.
And he faded away from that shot rather than taking it in. Usually he takes it right into the players. Good defense by Ethan Kramer.
Yes. Guarding the freshman, Jordan.
There we go.
Yeah,
that's something that the coaches talked about, that he drives, not only him, all of them, but especially him driving to the bucket. You can get some charges called.
Yes, that was great defense by Smitherman.
All right, Ethan Kramer.
I don't think Hunt agreed with that call, but
Ethan's coming out of the game, but good job by him. You know, Paul, I think he's picked up his game after we started talking about how his sister Reagan has such a good game.
That's right. She's one of the stars on the 7th grade girls team.
That's right. As she was on the 6th grade team last year.
You're right. Looked like Chargers tried to force a pass that wasn't quite there. It was a good idea, but couldn't quite handle it.
Yeah, they just need to take their time like they've been doing, get the ball inside, and then once they start collapsing, then those outside shots will come.
Yes. Oh, travel. More good defense by the Chargers, forcing a travel.
You know, looking up on the scoreboard, it shows Heritage Hall with 0 fouls, but that's not correct because you look at the line items. We have three players on the floor each that have 1. But neither team has any foul trouble so far.
Inside to McDonald. who got fouled.
Yeah, he got kind of pinned under the goal there, and then it was a good job getting an offensive board, and then he was kind of grabbed on the arm.
Right. I've been kind of impressed with Newcastle's patience on offense. You know, the scouting report didn't indicate that they would be as patient as they've been.
Yeah, no, it made it sound like they just want to run and gun, but their half court's pretty good. They are aggressive.
Trey from 3. Bang, that was a nice shot. First outside shot we've hit tonight.
Yeah, it is, and that was a good one. Long shot.
Wow. Oh. Wow. Off the glass, a three-pointer in. I didn't hear him call glass.
I didn't either. I was watching his mouth. He didn't mouth it either.
Chargers still up by 5. Trey taking it to the rack for a deuce.
Trey's going to get things going. Newcastle hanging in here, 21-14 Chargers. Oh, that was a fingertip away from getting stolen.
Jordan out top, trying to break down Jack Spanier, maybe trying to reset the offense. Hunt out top, trying to take Smitherman to the hole, but Smitherman won't give him any space. Baldwin trying to do the same to William McDonald.
Yeah, talking about the
wow. Wow. Jordan is having a good game.
He is. Just a freshman.
I think he's got 8 of those 16 points.
He does.
He's playing well, but Trey's right back at him with a 3. Nothing but nylon there, Stevenson.
I think that's 8 straight points for Trey.
Yes. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think Newcastle's going to have a hard time trading baskets with the Chargers. If Trey heats up, this one could get broken open.
Yeah. Yeah, the coach for Newcastle, which is Jesse Brown, he's getting a little animated over there. He's not happy with what his team is doing, but they're hanging in there, down 8. Oh, good hands.
Good help defense from William McDonald. Newcastle went into the post. Wow. What a block by Caleb Hunt.
Yeah, that was good.
He blocked Philip Smitherman going into the basket. And
looked like an easy 2 points for Philip.
It did. He kind of came out of nowhere. That was an incredible play by Hunt.
Long pass. Oh, very close to the sideline.
Yeah, dangerous pass for sure. Hunt with a 3. Wow. Nice shot by Caleb Hunt.
That's right. That
gets Newcastle back within 5. That's right. Phillip with a great pass to Trey with a great pass to Smitherman. Smitherman missed the basket, but Trey tipped it in for, what is that, 10 in a row?
I think so.
Yeah.
He can do that.
Yeah, he only had 2 points 4 possessions ago. Now he's got 12.
Yeah, Tegan Jordan, they're a little excited, threw one up.
Oh, wow. Trey in transition almost made a falling away mid-range jump shot.
He has all of it in his arsenal.
Yeah, I thought he got fouled there. Did he not?
No, they must have called it on the floor. I thought it was on the shot.
Yeah, for sure. Another 3 from Trey, just short.
So he was feeling it. Oh, good defense. William McDonald, that's at least 3 steals for him.
Right. Trey back at the Racers.
12 straight. You know what? That just He just hit 1,000 points for his career with that bucket right there.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Jordan with another 3. He's missed 2 in a row now.
Yeah, he's getting a little quick on the trigger.
Right. McDonald to the rack. Nice layup there. Good feed from McLaughlin.
That's what the Chargers can do to you. You cut it down to 5 points, and next thing you know, it's at 11.
You're right. You're right. Chargers play at such a fast pace on both ends of the floor. It just makes it hard for other teams to stay with them.
Yeah. But again, Trey Alexander with 1,000 career points. He's only a sophomore.
That's incredible.
Very incredible. He joins Hannah Stanley, who hit the 1,000-point mark for the girls this year as well.
Good for her.
Yeah, and Hannah, speaking of her, she, with their victory today over Tulsa McLean, she passed Abby Winchester, who's her good friend, up to number 4 in the all-time Lady Chargers scoring. Oh, here we go. We're going to see some. There we go.
Great dunk by Trey Alexander. Holy cow. Looks like there was a foul in the backcourt on Smitherman.
Yeah, it was good defense. He just kind of, I guess, hit some of his leg, but Coach Hamilton's not too happy with it. And in the game comes Jaden McDaniel. And who else came in? Oh, somebody else said Jack Spanier came back in.
Right. Jaden's in for Melvin Swindle, guarding Baldwin in the post. Wow. The Chargers defense,
yeah,
I thought we had them trapped around half court, and we gave up a layup. They found the open man.
Oh,
here goes Trey again for 3. Just short.
Good job, Jaden McDaniel. And
another offensive rebound for the Chargers. The putback by McLaughlin.
That finally ends a streak of, I think, 14 straight points by.
Wow, was it 14 straight? Holy cow. That's incredible.
I'm glad you said cow.
Yeah.
This is a fast quarter. We didn't get any commercial breaks or anything.
That's right. Went into the quarter up by 5. Now we're up by 13. It looks like the Racers are going to play for a final shot.
Good defense.
Oh, they shot it too soon, but they got the offensive rebound. And they can't convert, so in the half, Chargers 34, Racers 21.
That's right. We'll take a commercial. We'll watch a couple commercials and then be back to recap the first half.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted.
Order up.
Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
All right, we are back. Halftime, Heritage Hall 34, Newcastle Racers 21. Paul, what'd you think of that first half?
Well, I thought the Chargers started, very strongly. Opened up with 6 straight points from Smitherman, all easy baskets.
That's right.
Right at the rim. We were pretty cold in the first quarter from the outside. I don't think we made our first outside shot until about there were about 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Right.
And then Trey Alexander went to work and scored 14 straight points?
14 straight and passed the 1,000-point mark for his Heritage Hall career. He's sitting with 16 at halftime.
Right, so we had a 5-point lead at the end of one, pressed the lead to 13 at the end of the second quarter. So, the Chargers look really strong.
Yes, they do. They do. Yeah, they got tested a bit. I mean, Newcastle's playing a gutsy game, especially the freshman in there, Tegan Jordan, 6 points. He missed the last couple shots, but
I think he had 8.
Did he have 8? I think they.
Yeah.
Okay, you maybe. Oh, sorry. Baldwin has 6.
Right, right. I think Jordan had 8.
My apologies to Jordan. But yeah, they're playing. He's playing a good game again. Just a freshman. That's impressive.
Yeah, he's having a very good game. Baldwin's having a good game. Hunt's having a good game. So, Newcastle's a very capable team. I'm surprised their record isn't better than 13-11.
Yeah, I agree. And you look, and you mentioned earlier, they've played pretty well lately.
Yes.
They've lost some close ones. They have some good wins. They won in overtime against Tulsa McLean in districts.
Right, to win their district, correct?
That's right. They lost single digits to Dale, who's ranked number 4 in 2A. But, Millwood's 2A also. No, I'm sorry, they're 3A now.
Okay.
But, there's some good teams in the smaller classes, too.
Of course.
It only takes 5 guys.
That's right.
They lost a close one to Bethany by 1.
In overtime.
Bethany's ranked 11th. Lost to Tuttle by 7 in a close game. And Tuttle's ranked 13th. They lost to Shawnee by 5. And Shawnee's 6A, number 17. And then, but like I said, their outings against Kingfisher, which have come in December and January, but Kingfisher we know is a great team, and everyone predicts we're on a collision course with them for the state championship, or the previous 2 state championship teams.
Right. Right. They've played a really a pretty good schedule.
Yeah, looking at the screen, you see there 2018 state champions. Only the second one in school history. Lately it feels like we've won things forever, but 2015 was the first year we won the state championship, and that was I wouldn't say it was a surprise, but it was nice. It was exciting against Verdigris. Right, in the championship. Now Verdigris came back and got some revenge 2016.
And beat us in the finals.
That's right. 2017, Kingfisher knock us out? I forget.
I can't remember, to be honest with you.
I
think you're right.
Maybe we'll have our historian writer check that out. Yeah, he nodded yes. There's a look at the jungle. Looks like Hawaiian may be the theme. There's the number of Hawaiian shirts.
Where's Ford in the jungle tonight, Rick?
Well, the baseball team was playing out in Blanchard tonight, so I take it they aren't back yet because I don't see any of the baseball players over there.
Okay. Blanchard will play us in baseball, huh?
Yes, I guess so, even though they're fighting us on, or their superintendent does not like private schools. But we won't get into that here.
Absolutely not.
That's a debate for a different place, a different time.
Rick, what do you think we're going to see in the second half?
I think we're going to see a little bit of the same. You know, I think we're going to try to take it to them. We're going to keep going inside. You know, that's working for us, and it's opening up the outside shots. And I'm sure they talked about, you know, the blocking the lane or the driving lanes for the Newcastle Racers. How about you?
Yeah, I think like you said, you know, more of the same. Trey Alexander got, you know, really caught fire there in the second quarter. If he continues to play like that, Newcastle is going to have their hands full.
That's right. He has 16 of the Chargers' 34 points. And that McLaughlin has 4. Let's see here. Who else? So William McDonald has 2 right now. And then our 2 big men, you know, Philip Smitherman and Melvin Swindle each have 6, I believe.
I think you're right.
So I think we've only played, well, Jane McDaniel came in for a bit. Ethan Kramer came in for a bit. So we played 8 so far this game.
Right. Yeah, 8 players. With the vast majority of the time played by 6 of them. The starters plus Melvin Swindle. I think we're opening up the second half the way we started the game, right?
Yes, we are. The same starting 5. A little
nice kick out to McLaughlin there for
long.
McDonald. He was a little strong on that one.
Very good defense.
Good transition defense by Spanier. Wow.
Oh.
Nice shot, but a deep 3 from Hunt.
That's what we talked about. They like to run and gun and stop at the 3-point line and pop it.
Spanier with a nice pull up from the free throw line. It didn't go, but William McDonald with the strong offensive rebound in the putback.
Very strong.
He was triple teamed underneath, but was still able to get the shot up.
That'll make his daddy proud. Oh.
That looked like a charge on Hunt. They didn't call it.
Yeah, great defense by Philip Smitherman.
Spanier with a 3 off the mark.
Yeah, he's finding his range. You can't leave him open like that too many times. He'll make you pay.
You're right about that, Rick. He's been very solid from the 3-point line this season.
Yeah, that was number 14, Andrew Shumard. Again, I apologize for butchering your name.
Chargers up by 10 with Alexander going to work.
Good patience by the Chargers here.
Looked like Spanier had a shot there, but he'd missed the last 2 in a row. He thought better of it.
Yeah. Sometimes that gets in your head.
Yes.
But he's a shooter. Shooters need to shoot.
That's right.
Now we have Trey Alexander at the line. Like you mentioned earlier, 82% free throw shooter. Just 50% today so far, but he'll make up for the couple misses.
Looks like they called it on the ground, Rick.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was in the act of shooting, but evidently not.
Jack,
Spanier from the corner, get in there. Oh, gosh. That was a good stroke from Spanier. Just went halfway down, and the Racers turn it over in transition.
Chargers up by 10 at the moment.
Trey with the step back pull up. Little strong, but Spanier with the steal in transition to Smitherman, who was blocked, taking it through the basket. And
yeah, that was good defense by Baldwin.
A furious exchange between the Racers and the Chargers. Trey with a nice steal. Oh, and he's going to go all the way to the basket.
Oh, whoa! They're intentional foul they're calling. So
yes,
that's 2 shots and the ball. Yeah, he just reached around and grabbed him with both arms. What do you think of that rule, Paul?
I think it's probably a good rule.
I do too.
You know, we didn't have it back in the day, and
back in the 80s when we had the what were the Pistons called back then?
The Bad Boys?
Bad Boys, yeah. I was about to say Bash Brothers. That was the wrong sport. But you have the Bad Boys. They would lame beer and then would lay people out.
You're right.
So, and especially for high school, you want to protect these guys.
Absolutely. And that wasn't a terribly hard foul by that guy.
No.
Which, you know, it was definitely the right call. It was an intentional foul, but, you know, he didn't.
But a lot of times you can grab people and pull them, and that's where they can twist a knee or ankle.
It wasn't a cheap shot by that guy.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Now we've got Swindle and Smitherman in.
Yeah, that's where you just you can't get in front of him.
Melvin straight to work with a nice left-handed layup. Nice skills by the big fella.
Yeah, you know the other team sees him come in and think, oh, what's this 290-pound guy doing in here? But he has good footwork. And
absolutely. Trey with a nice steal and a take to the basket. Chargers press the lead to 16.
That may be about the biggest lead of the game.
I believe it is. The Racers.
Oh, good defense by Phil. Oh!
The Racers have had some opportunities, but you know, they really haven't taken care of the basketball on the offensive end of the court.
I don't know if you saw that. Phillips slapped the ball and it hit one of the fans.
I did see that.
Yeah, but she's laughing about it.
The Chargers have turned the Racers over the last few times down the court.
They're playing good defense.
That was a nice take by Hunt, but he just couldn't convert. William McDonald pressing it up to Alexander for three. Bang! Wow, that is some serious range from the sophomore Trey Alexander.
23-point matches his jersey number. So we will see what type of timeout. We got a full timeout, so we're going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Welcome back to the McClendon Center at Heritage Hall.
That's right.
Chargers up by 19 in the third quarter. Trey Alexander continues to score at a torrid pace.
That he did.
Now with 23 points and a little bit less than 2.5 quarters.
Yeah. He's I think he may have ended the first quarter with 2 points.
You're right, he did.
So basically in like a quarter he's done this. He got mad. Don't make him mad. All right, let's see what Newcastle's decided to do. They're still driving into the lane, popping out.
The Chargers defense has been suffocating them.
Yeah, got a reach in there by Michael McLaughlin.
I don't know how many turnovers the Chargers have forced, but it's a lot.
It's plentiful, yes.
Phillip all the way out on Hunt. Hunt did a nice job. He took it right by Smitherman when he closed the gap.
He did, and that was good control to stop and shoot a little floater like that off the glass.
About a 10-footer off the glass? That was nice. Trying to double team Trey Alexander. He finds the open man
Oh, just
Michael
a little
McLaughlin.
short, but good job.
Good rebound by McDonald, but just couldn't quite put it back. But he got another offensive rebound.
Yes, he did. He's just padding his stats. William, who is going to Arkansas on a golf scholarship. He's one of the top golfers in the state. You know plenty about him. You've watched him play since he was just a little kid.
Yeah, William, he is a great golfer, and he's also a great basketball player.
Yes, he is. Oh, look!
Wow, Trey! Holy cow! He was covered tightly by Jordan, and just elevated over him and hit the long two.
That's it. Trey's got those long arms. He can jump. Oh,
Baldwin took it to the basket, but
yeah, no call.
It was a little bit out of control. Trey with another three. Wow,
yeah, that was a little quick on the trigger.
Hunt to the basket, can't convert.
Yeah, Baldwin with the rebound.
Ball off of the Racers, Chargers ball.
I couldn't really see that. I saw them grab it, and then the ref got in my way, so I couldn't see how it got out of bounds.
Jaden McDaniel in the game for the Chargers. Took the place of Philip Smitherman. A high screen for Trey Alexander, who dumps it into Melvin Swindle with a nice reverse layup. Yeah, with the right hand. That was showed a lot of skill there.
Yeah, 21-point lead. Jordan's been a little more hesitant this half to shoot the ball.
You're right. There's a long three from Hunt that was definitely on track, but just short. Spanier with another three. Can't get it to go.
Well,
Chargers on the floor tying it up. Jaden McDaniel and
Jaden showed how he can.
Caleb Hunt.
Jaden showed how he goes after fumbles. That's why he's going to Emporia State to play football.
I think he might have slid a little elbow in there too. Did you notice that?
I didn't notice, but I saw he had a nice grin on his face.
Yeah, I think he gave Hunt a little elbow there.
Of course, we don't condone that. I guess they got him for a foul, though. Huh?
Oh, did they? Oh. I thought it was a jump ball.
Maybe they did jump ball. You're right.
Whoa. Yeah. Another turnover from the Racers. They just can't handle the Chargers' man-to-man defense. Looks like McLaughlin's coming in for McDonald. Williams going to get a little breather.
Yeah, well deserved. He fights hard. He never goes half speed out there.
The Racers are trying to trap the Chargers, but
there he goes.
There's Jack. He knocks down the three.
He found it. You knew he would eventually. Yeah, 24-point lead for the Chargers, biggest of the game.
Chargers on the fast break. Trey to the basket, dishes to Melvin Swindle. Another bucket by Swindle.
Melvin up to 12 points, I believe, tonight. Chance to make it 13. He's trying to make a run at our player of the game, Paul.
Well, he's having a great game. He really is. I don't know. Trey Alexander may have something to say about it, though. I'm not sure.
Trey gets it all the time.
Okay.
We'll see. There's a lot of game left.
Yes, there is. With the Chargers up by 26. 27, you're right.
Almost doubling him up, and this feels like a closer game than what the score indicates.
It does feel like a closer game.
Or what the score shows, yeah.
Points have been hard to come by
right.
for the Racers here in the second half.
We got 15 Brandon Ramsey in the game for the Racers. Nice rebound by Jordan.
Whoa. Foul on Reeves Mitchell.
Yeah,
there.
Reeves is a good rebounder, and he goes in there hard. And that was one of those two that looked hard, but it wasn't. It was incidental. It wasn't. He didn't mean to make it look as
wasn't
bad.
a dirty play, exactly.
Right. Good defense by the Chargers. Almost got a 5-second count.
Racers are working the ball, but just can't get an open shot.
Yeah, they don't have much time to keep working the ball, being down by 27. There's Jordan. He makes a shot. Back in the scoring column. He's double digits now to match Hunt, both of them with 10.
Yeah, I think that was his first bucket of the second half.
Yeah, I think it was. William McDonald gets called for the charge. Do they still call it a player control foul?
I don't know, Rick. Chargers up by 25 with 16 seconds left in the third quarter. And another turnover by the Racers.
All right, 5 seconds to go. Let's see if we can knock it down.
Foul. William McDonald was taken into the bucket in transition, got fouled by the Racers with 2.6 left.
I thought Michael was going to pull up from the three-point line and drain it with just a few seconds left.
Made the extra pass. It paid off.
William, I say it every game, but his shot just floats. You know, he's listed as 75% free throw shooter. I think he's better than that. I think our statistician, Ryder, is a little bit off on his numbers.
Math is not Ryder's strongest suit, so. Well, the Chargers finished the third quarter up 57-30, a 27-point lead.
That's right. We will take a commercial and be back for the fourth quarter.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Order up. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction.
The world's finest automobiles, featured at Oklahoma City's finest dealership, Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City. During the grand opening event, lease a new 2018 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 SUV for $459 a month. Mercedes-Benz luxury in a new location. It's the grandest of openings.
Hi, I'm Todd Bondy, operating partner at Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City, and I'd like to personally invite you to the grand opening of our brand new state-of-the-art facility in Edmond off the Broadway extension.
All right, here we are back for fourth quarter action. Paul, during that timeout, was a little celebrity and is getting some shout outs from the jungle.
Yes, the jungle. Those kids are crazy. That's why they call it the jungle. Starting the fourth quarter with four of the guys that started the game.
And then
Reeves Mitchell.
In there for Michael McLaughlin.
Trey with a
good rebound by
up.
Jack Spanier.
Yeah, Jack had a nice rebound there.
William really wants the ball. There's the old skip pass.
Whoa.
And
took
another
the
rebound.
Three from the corner, wouldn't quite go.
He's going to try it again.
Oh, short again. That's all right.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if there's a game where your shot's not falling for both William and Jack, I'd rather have it now than later down the road.
Absolutely. Nice pass to Reeves Mitchell, who got fouled.
Yeah, just slightly.
Yeah, fouled by number 15, Brandon Ramsey, a freshman.
Yeah, he looks like a decent player. I mean, he hadn't taken any shots yet, I don't think, but watching him play defense, he knows what he's doing. Yeah,
Reeves missed on the first one.
He seemed to kind of rush that shot a bit.
Jake LaForce coming in for Jack Spanier.
Jake's another one that's been around the program a while. He'll come in there, bring energy into the game. He'll knock down a 3 too.
Absolutely. He's a senior.
Oh.
He's a really good ball handler, and he's got a nice outside shot as well. It's just hard to get on the floor.
That's right.
At Heritage Hall with all the talent that we have.
He also throws right and bats left.
Okay.
Good baseball player, Jake is.
What position does he play, Rick?
You know, he's kind of a utility player. He played some outfield last year. He's an infielder, I think, by trade, but he'll go wherever they need him.
Trey missed the long 3, but Phillip got the offensive board. Fed it back to Alexander, who got fouled on the floor, I believe.
I believe we were talking about it the other day, that
Wow.
I believe that Jake is the only baseball player on the basketball team, on the varsity right now. So
yeah, I think you're right about that.
They'd like to have him out there, but they're not missing a bunch. Like, sometimes you may see like 6 basketball players who are some of the main guys who play baseball. But then you have a lot of guys in track who are on the basketball team.
Okay. Number 22.
That's right. That's
Ken
Kenny.
Doughty.
Yeah.
Kenny in the
Doughty.
game.
That's right. He's a junior.
Yeah, he's a junior.
He's got a lot of potential. He's got some good ups. And he's just one of those types that's very springy, brings some energy out there. What is it? I don't understand what the jungle is chanting. They want something. I don't know what they were saying.
Maybe they want Shivam.
Oh, I think you're right. Shivam is a senior, crowd favorite. They'll like him when he gets in the game. Hopefully he will be soon.
Chargers in the bonus now.
We talked about it, between quarters, that Chargers went on a 23-9 run in that for the third quarter.
Yeah, really broke the game open. We had a 13-point lead at half, and it was still a game at that point.
Yeah.
And wow, the Chargers really turned it on in the third quarter.
That's right. There's William with his 7th and 8th points of the game. It looks like he's going to get a breather. Ethan Kramer back in the game. Yeah, we're going to miss William next year.
Absolutely. We've got a lot of seniors on the team.
Yeah,
that
we do.
Miss.
Yeah, we do. Whoa, a little strong.
Nice offensive rebound by number 25, which I don't either. I didn't read.
They'd say
no.
Mitchell Smith. We have him as number 20, but he's 25. Oh.
Nice defense there by Kenny.
So Joe Washington coming in the game.
Trey is gonna take a seat.
Yeah, good game.
He may be done for the night. Rick, how many did he end up with?
27, I believe it was. Oh, we can check with our statistician Ryder. I believe 27. .26, I'm being told.
Well, he had a big night.
That he did, which is pretty normal for him.
Yeah, you're right. LaForce with it out top to Kramer, to Mitchell, back to Kramer
There
for the
you go,
3.
Ethan,
Bang!
bang, that's right. That's what he's been bringing. Knockdown shots you get in the game.
Chargers extend the lead to 30.
See his parents up in the crowd smiling. They're happy.
Nice shot by number 3.
Yeah, I think
Jalen Green.
Newcastle is bringing in some subs as well. You know, both teams are still advancing.
Right.
So, you know, no reason to have guys, if you feel like it's over you don't want to risk injury, you still have a chance to make a run. Oh, Reeves Mitchell with a nice move.
Nice reverse layup from Mitchell. Came from underneath the basket and spun it up there with the right hand. So, Rick, when did the Chargers will play Saturday night at 8 o'clock, I believe?
I think they play the winner of McGinnis.
Plainview, I believe.
In Plainview.
I don't know when Newcastle plays next.
Newcastle will probably play tomorrow. There, Joe Washington with a shot from about the elbow. Yeah, so McGinnis is playing Plainview right now at McLeod. Then looks like Newcastle will be playing the winner of McLeod and Berry Hill.
Okay.
And the Heritage Hall ladies are still in the hunt. They're playing tomorrow. They had a good win. Oh, nice shot by
number 10,
Clayton Freeman. But the Heritage Hall Lady Chargers, they will be playing tomorrow at 1:30. Not exactly sure who they're playing, but again, they had a nice victory today. Looks like we've got some more the guys coming in, Shivham included. We also have Miles Perry coming in.
Oh,
and Eddie
travel
Cook.
there that they didn't call.
Oh, in and out. Unlucky for Ethan Connor.
Just under 2 minutes left for the Chargers.
Oh, there's Reeves.
Oh,
That's
nice rebound by Mitchell.
Good rebounder.
The referees have kind of put their whistles away.
Yeah, I think they're tired.
There's a foul. I think he was fouling him to stop the clock to let the rest of the guys come in the game. Don't you think, Rick?
Yeah. So it looks like we've got a listing of some signees here and offers. Well, we've got a 41-game win streak going right now, which is the longest current streak in Oklahoma.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's impressive. And that helps when you win a state championship and then follow that the next year with a start with a 24-0 record and plan on it to grow from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the team, Melvin Swindle's already racking up some football offers, also just sophomore, but been offered by.
He's got offers from Oklahoma State and Iowa State, correct?
Exactly. Trey Alexander has offers from OU, OSU, and Texas A&M.
That's impressive.
Yeah, more will be coming. William McDonald, like I said, he's already signed and headed to Arkansas. He could play basketball in college if he wanted. Who knows? Maybe they'll talk him into. Oh, off the glass.
I think that's the second three that's been banked in by the Racers tonight.
That's right. And that's not a position right there where you normally use the bank.
What else? We've got a couple other.
Yeah, Jada McDaniel going to
offers.
Emporia State for football, already signed. And non-basketball players who are also signed recently. Billy Ross Jr. also going to Emporia State.
Okay.
Riley Orton, the lone female, is going to play soccer at Rogers State up in Claremore. And then Connor Carey is going to play at the Air Force Academy.
So, what? So, one other Charger who's going to go play some college sports is Jack Griffin. He's going to walk on at, I think he's a preferred walk on at Duke.
Exactly, and they want him for a fullback. They're shivving. They want him to shoot. All right, well, we were led in scoring today by Trey Alexander, but we're going to share the wealth a bit, and we are going to give our player of the game to Melvin Swindle. So we'll come back. We'll take a commercial break and come back with and talk to Melvin Swindle. All right, we are back at the campus of Heritage Hall in the McClendon Athletic Center. Rick Stevenson here with our player of the game, Melvin Swindle. And Melvin, congratulations on a great game.
Thank you.
All right, so you had, I believe, ended with 12 points tonight. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Is that your season high?
No, I think last game was.
Was it?
16.
16, all
Yes.
right. My bad. I didn't mean to short you there.
It's fine.
So, but I thought it was great. We were talking about it. Paul and I were talking about when the game started, our outside shots weren't falling. But you and Philip came in, and you each, Philip had the first 6 points of the game, and I think you had the next 6 points of the game.
Yes.
So what is it about the two of you? What do you all bring to the game that makes that difference?
I think we just like to drill it inside when our outside shots aren't falling. So I guess it's our time to step up at the time. So I guess we proceed to do it.
All right. I don't think many guys like to try to draw charges on you, do they?
No.
So the Red Sea parts a little when you're in there. But no, I think, and we were talking about it, that your footwork's really good for a guy of your stature.
Size.
And yeah, so what do you feel, what's your strong point, your game?
I mean, I guess just being aggressive and actually going to score, because some people think I can't score because I'm big. So.
You know, we kind of mentioned that I bet you that's what other teams think when you come in, thinking, oh, you're just in there to
foul.
Yeah, pound some people, but you do. You're always good around the bucket, and you had the nice underneath up and under right there to score. So that was good. So next we have the winner of McGinnis and Plainview, I believe. Do you know much about either of those teams?
No.
All right, we just know McGinnis is a city rival that we haven't, I don't know when the last time we've played them in basketball. It's been a number of years, so that's good that you don't know. I was testing you to see if you were focused on this game or down the road. So what do you all think? What's your mindset going into the next round?
I believe just honestly getting better, taking it one game at a time so we can get ready for the state, the tournament or whatever.
All right.
Yes.
Very good. So also want to bring up your football, getting some offers. We mentioned it just a little while ago. You Iowa State and Oklahoma State, and I'm sure you're talking to some other schools and ready for more to roll in.
Yes, sir.
Right now, what would you say? What would you want to do? And if you get the opportunity, would you rather play football or basketball or both?
Football.
Yeah. I see that. College basketball is a little different.
Yeah.
But you've got the size and build for it. So we'll let you run off and celebrate with the team. But any last words you want to say?
No, just come out for the next game.
That's
I believe
right.
Next week.
Yeah, that's Saturday.
Yes, sir. Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Don't wait till next week. Saturday, 8 o'clock here.
8 o'clock here.
And the McClendon Athletic Center. And
come enjoy the show.
Yeah, so hopefully against McGinnis, but we'll see.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, congratulations again, Melvin. Great game, and see you Saturday.
All righty.
All right, thanks. All right, so that's Melvin Swindle, our player of the game. And we'll just stay here with Melvin and just sign off. And, for Paul Jackson, I'm Rick Stevenson. Again, tune in Saturday. Well, actually, try to come here to Heritage Hall and watch the Chargers as they keep advancing towards that second straight gold ball. So, again, for Paul Jackson, we're getting McGinnis, I'm told. So you can go tell your team that we're playing the Fighting Irish.
Okay.
All right. Get here some city rivalry where there's going to be a lot of smack talk, a lot of green. This place is going to be packed.
It is.
So be ready.
Yes, sir.
All right. So for Melvin Swindle, Paul Jackson, I'm Rick Stevenson. We'll see you Saturday. Charger Pride, everybody.